In this video, I will show you how to style text in between special characters like we do in WhatsApp. So the idea here is that we will use stack data structure, and we will first of all iterate this whole text, and when we encounter the first special character, we will push it into the stack, and when we enter the second one, we will pop this one and style the text in between. So let me first of all create a func method. Let's call it style text. Okay, and we have to pass a parameter string. This will be the raw text we want to style, and yeah, this method will return a new string, which is actually the string where all of it is styled. So we will need a string builder because string is immutable. We cannot edit it. So we need to declare a string builder here. String builder. Okay. Now, as I told you, we need a stack data structure. So let me declare a variable for that, stack, and this stack will actually contain um, a pair of an integer. That integer will denote the position, the index of the of these characters. So it's nothing but the pair of uh, integer and character. It's the character. It can be maybe this asterisk, this underscore, and all of that, and it's the position where this is stored. We are actually going to store the first one, these first characters only. Okay, so when we hit the next when we hit the closing character, okay, we will pop that out and get the index that we previously stored. Okay, so first of all let's now iterate over this text that we passed here, and in text we have to actually iterate over indices. So we need indices of these text of these characters. Okay, so 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 what we do is, first of all, if this is asterisk, we will do something. Okay, and if it's not, what we will do is we will simply append. If it's not, that means these are the simple other characters. We will do nothing but simply append these characters to our string builder. New string dot append whatever the character it is at index C. So what if now what if it is a character, a special character, asterisk? So what we will do is we will first of all see if it already exists in our stack. If it already does exist in our stack, that means we are right now at this character. If it already exists, what we will do then is we will pop this out and get its index and style this text in between. So we have two cases. If our stack is not empty and our stack stop we will use peek method to get the top of the stack, and it's a pair. We need the second, which is actually the character, and if it is an asterisk, that means this is the case where we are right now at this position, and we already have encountered this character and it's in our stack. And if it's not, if it's the first, if it is the first character, we will simply push it into our stack. Okay, we will make a new pair and we will store its index and uh, and the character itself. This character is right now the asterisk. And now what is this index? Well, this index is nothing. This index is the position where we actually are where we are actually going to append this character in our builder. So it's nothing but the last position. So we will do nothing but use the length property of this string and get the last position, because it's a position where we are right now and we are going to append it at this position. So we are appending this asterisk. We can also use this, we can use it directly, this asterisk here. Okay, so it's the case when we hit the first character of the pair, and it's the case when we hit the second character of this pair. So what we will do is, in here we will, if we hit the second one, we will and if so that if we hit the second one, that means our stack will not be empty, and if it is asterisk, because it can also be all other characters as well. So if it is now asterisk, we will get this. We have to first of all pop it. Okay, so we will use pop method to pop it out of the stack, and we have to now get this position, this index. Okay, so let me store that index value in start index, and we will get use the stop and get the, well, index is nothing but the first value in this pair. We will use first and get this index. So we will use this string builder and replace using set range from start index. What? From start index. Okay, we have to style from here to here. And I forgot to mention that we are actually going to use HTML to set to style this all text, and for that what we will do, we will replace this single character with b tag we know in HTML. So we will simply replace this asterisk that means from this position to this position, because this end index is not included. So this will only replace this single character, and we will replace it with what? We will replace it with this b tag, which stands for bold. Okay, and we know right now, if we are right now we are at this position. Okay, we know it, but we haven't appended anything yet. We are at this position, we haven't appended anything yet, but what we are going to append is we will append this the closing tag of b. So new string dot append closing tag of b. Okay, it will be something like this. It will be this b, then bold, and the closing tag here. Okay, now what's going to happen is we can we have only done it for the asterisks, and we can also do it for same for others. So Once we are done and we get our this string builder, we have to do we have to simply return our string, new string, which is actually it's a builder, so we have to use to string to convert it to the string, and yes, we are done. But this is only for, we have done it only for asterisk. We have to use, we have to do all same for other characters. For this we don't have to do much, it's just we can copy paste all of it and like and paste here. So this one will be for italic, and for this we will use underscore. You can use any other character as well. And we know in HTML that I tag is used for to make part of the text to make part of the text to appear italic. So so what is it? Okay, underscore. Okay, it should be else if, not if. Okay. Now we can use same. We can use same for other as well, for underlining and strike through. Let me paste it twice. The first one is for underline, which is this character. You can use any character you want. So that's it. And for underline, it's most probably U tag. And for strike through, we will use this character. And for strike through, I am not sure, I think it's S tag is S tag. Okay, and we're done. So we have got all of these here, and this is the case for simple alphabets. Okay, and we will return our string, and finally we will okay, so what we can do here is we have to use this method. Now what we will do is we will use this style text. This style text is going to return a simple string with these HTML tags in between. So we have to use from HTML method, which is in HTML. So we have to use that. Let me copy paste this code in here. Okay. Okay, we have to import all of these. So this actually this is deprecated for API below 21. That's why we have to use this. Okay, so what we have to simply do in here is we will, okay, let me first of all delete this old line. We will get the new string and store it in styled text. Okay, and we will call this method style text and pass it this string, and it will give us the new string with all these HTML tags, and we will use that in this method with this flag. This flag does nothing, it just actually it actually uses delimits at this carriage return, this line break, and puts them inside this paragraph tag. You can find it in documentation. Let me show you here. You can use all other flags. So this is an old legacy one. It does not need any flag. So okay, now let me run it. Okay, okay, so here I run it and we can see the result. So here is all the text styled properly. So let me first of all also show you one thing. We can also nest these. Let's say I want I want bold and underlined. So what we can do is we can nest it like this, and it will bold and underline both. Also, let me also log this out, this new style text, to show you guys actually what's happening under the hood. And let me include a tag. I'm quite slow. Oh, I don't know what's happening. So let's use this tag in activity. So let me print this out so that we can see what's actually happening under the hood. So let me run it. Okay, here I run it, and you can see now this is bold and underlined. We have done it. So we can see the log, and we can see how actually it encapsulates these words with HTML tags properly. And so you can see in this one how it's nested between two. That's how it's done. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.